so much for taking the time to meet with me, all of you ladies. And I just want to start by asking you if you could just introduce yourself.
My name is Sedalia Ann Locke, and I am 79, will be 79 in October.
Would you tell them your name?
Barbara Strock. Well, I'm 84.
My name is Clara Braswell. I'm 82 years old.
Yes, my name is Lavelle Matlock.
Yes, I'm Rutha Mize. My age,
Yes, ma'am.
91.
Living.
Living.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't do anything. I had money. I drew my check every month, and when all the kids were in school, my husband taught me driving a truck with him. He taught me how to drive 18-wheeler.
I'm a retired teacher, and I'm here at Brookdale because of some medical problems.
I went to Henderson High School. I was raised in Henderson by my mother and dad, which is Mr. and Mrs. Gene Scoggins. My dad had a barbecue place for years. We knew just about everybody in Henderson. I lived out on the Carthage Highway.
Housewife, mother, secretary. I've been a little bit of all of it down through the years. I am a missionary Baptist. I've been in church all my life. My husband and I have 3 daughters and 7 grandchildren and 18 great-grandchildren.
Wow.
So it's been a full life.
I've had a lot of time to think, and I think a lot. So I remember, and somebody had said you remember things from way back and not now. Well, I do. And I thought of all these things that I've been through with my kids and my husband and everything else. But it's like Ann says, the Lord has been there. So I feel pretty good now, but I just want to be by myself, I guess. It's just, there's so many things that I remember that I could have done so much better at, especially with my kids. But my kids turned out good, so
You must have
I'm
done something
thankful
right.
for that.
But the day after April Fool, it was raining, which was perfect. It was pouring down rain.
Mhm.
So I got 6 pair of my shoes and lined them up like they're running. And I put water bottles in each one of them. And so I told the maintenance man, I said, Danny, you gotta come see. There's water running all over my floor. He came in and he said, I've seen that before. And then one of the residents, I said, there's water running everywhere, all on my floor. And he comes in, he walks all around the shoes, looks under the sink, tries to feel the floor with sweat. I said, Tommy, look at the shoes.
He completely missed it.
Well, I read a lot. I go to church. I do church service stuff
Mhm.
before I came here.
Mhm.
And the normal thing that most people do.
Let me tell you, she's the one who always says the blessing at the table for every meal.
Really?
She's our blessing person.
Wow.
I wasn't always a good person, but what is good? We all have our innuendos. We all have that. But I care about people. I really do, and I'll do anything I can to help somebody. But I also, as I grow older and older, I'm a little bit more careful about myself. But I like everybody because they're all different. Everybody in this place is different. They have different personalities, and they all have a good side, and we all have a bad side. But mine is bad sometimes. And I'll do anything I can to make the world better.
And it's been a blessing. I still am able to get transportation to go back to my enterprise, to attend church on Sundays. And I would really miss it if I got to, when I get to the point that I can't. participate with the church.
That was one of her requirements when she came up here. One of her daughters could take her to church.
Wow.
I like to tell jokes, especially there's a men's table, and every meal I have to go over to the men's table and tell them a joke. Sometimes they will tell me one. Would you like to hear one?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay, let me think of one of something. The Chinese chef was talking to Elmer Fudd, and he said, "What is a wok?" And Elmer Fudd said, "A wok is the thing that you throw at a rabbit when you don't have a waffle."
First of all, you have to be faithful to yourself and to the Lord. If you're not true to what you say you believe, then you might as well chunk it aside because it doesn't do any good. But you have to be true to your beliefs and your teachings.
I would say be honest to yourself. Like yourself. Love yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else will.
Be nice to yourself and everybody else that you can, because if you're ugly to other people, it ruins the whole thing. And I think, if you will be aware of your growing up and what's going on. I think it was so fast for me that, I don't think I did everything right. I think I would do it differently now, that's for sure.
Life advice. Be yourself. Put on a smiling face. Don't matter what's wrong with you, what you're carrying in your heart. Just be happy.
Be happy.
First of all, and probably the most of all, is to know the Lord, to know God. And my second one is stay happy and tell jokes. That's what I do here.